I'm gonna be an ultimate team. How does he have his shit?
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Lions the first. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 48. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. The screen pass falls incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going for this. He finds it beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another first down at the 34. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Trying again following the sack. Called in left side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Looking to the air here. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got a first to begin the fray. Diggs there to bring it in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Dotson in motion right. Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
That is caught. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he finds Austin complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Night Train Lane. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now Daniels. And Diggs has it. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down. To the air goes Daniels. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Here's Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. No score after one on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it looking at a 4th down and 2. Daniels going to throw for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian McCaffrey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchup.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Get baited.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Shedding the tackle. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So it's still first and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Daniels looking to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Henry Toto there to bring him down defensively.
We'll eat that.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We'll eat that.
They'll
We're
try
about to
again
score
on
right
second
here.
and goal after going backwards to the 12. Throwing now is Daniels.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. Open man down the field. It's Bowers.
That wouldn't have been
and
open.
he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's Allen. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Dotson in motion right. Allen to throw once more. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Daniels starts with a pass. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st down, Daniels. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Touchdown.
Too easy.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10. Right to the air goes Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game. So the message...
Let's go, chat. We about to be hero.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Ready!
Throwing right away is Daniels. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Down the right sideline, Christian McCaffrey trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. McCaffrey will take
Too
this
fucking
one in
easy.
for a Packer touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Jones breaking from the contact and getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Oh, I like that play call there. After a run for good yards, you get a defense thinking they'll go back to the well. So that's a great time to call play action and give your receivers a little extra edge. And they complete the pass there for another 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll go again to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Allen taking it himself, and he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And now they'll throw.
Thank you.
Allen. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer, Night Train Lane. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12. A big 1st down to get away from the end zone. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
It's complete to Diggs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
Short throw, that's caught by Davis. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Back to throw. Daniels. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking end zone for Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense.
Right, but he ain't doing shit with it, so it don't matter.
Open, and then the defensive back jumps.
He's going to throw it right back to me.
Big time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Told you were just going to throw it right back to me.
Continue. Here's another one intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
That's the one.
Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Vikings are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. Keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Fuck you, dude.
Now Allen.
Don't tell me how to do my shit.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. A final shot before half for Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
An inside give to Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. In motion right, that's Harrison. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
Well, part of why that play works is because the defense has to freeze because they don't know whether he's going to hand it off or keep it himself. And this time, how about that sleight of hand there? Gives it to his wideout. And that indecision defensively, boy, it hurt him in a big way.
Open man is Uzama. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Up the middle, Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Jones. Going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
I know they're going through all the possibilities right now, but the truth of the matter is a field goal doesn't do them a ton of good. It'd still be a 2-score game, so to me, go for it. Go for it boldly.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey from 6 yards away. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Throwing now is Daniels. And Diggs has it. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on him man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you. Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great?
That's so fake.
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
You got lucky. That was fake
now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay. Ah, what a play. Now get to the ball quickly. Got to be ready with another play or get up and spike it.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Oh, and
Game
that's
over.
going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did. I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Yeah.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Right to the air is Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To throw is Daniels. Going right side here, and that's complete. The 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's a gain of 35.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Yeah, I heard you say something, and then I made my first pass. You said, "Oh, I'm gonna get cooked."
Catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
That was on me.
Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Now Daniels. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That is the big fella, Nnamdi Madubuike, forcing his way in. He comes up with a sack.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise.
I think I got enough
a sack on
distance now.
2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Oh, that was a touchdown, by the way.
Complete. They cannot convert.
That was a touchdown.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Here's Unitas looking to throw it. Packer pressure, and
Nick
down
Bosa.
he goes. The Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
They send the tight end Davis in motion. Play action. It's Unitas. Here's a diving
should have
catch
stayed.
right side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. We're scoreless after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with no score.
2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Unitas. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL. And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
Now a 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Escaping the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That is caught. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
From the 10, 1st and goal. Here's Daniels. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
And they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Marvin Harrison from 3 yards out. And the Packers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Unitas. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Unitas will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now Unitas to throw. Oh, that's into a
So,
double team, and it's intercepted.
bailed out. Got bailed out.
Packers are going to take possession here
What the
at their own
fuck?
33. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target.
Bailed
Too close,
out.
got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference.
Touchdown, Bills. Vernon Davis, 28 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The game saved you. Should have been a pick. It was a pick. You just got bailed out.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian McCaffrey.
Don't come out in that dumbass
yards.
coverage again.
And the Packers have taken the lead. Boy, the action just coming fast.
That was covering one
right
hole.
I
I guarantee that's what that was, wasn't it?
You picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yes, it was.
And that's how you answer a one-play drive. With a one-play
That's
drive of
that's the
your own,
only
and you're
formation
exactly
Christian
right. If you step away
McCaffrey's
from
that
the
wide
action,
open on
my
that
dad took
pass.
me to a
That was
Major League
covering one
Baseball game
hole.
when I was 8. I needed to go to the bathroom.
That will be a
Crawl into the
touchdown
bathroom,
pass to
grand
kiss
slam home
the
run.
It tends to
McCaffrey
happen that
every
way, doesn't
time
it?
Yeah, my dad
if
still
you're in
hasn't
that
forgiven me.
formation.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In motion goes the tight end. And they go play action with Unitas. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now Unitas. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch
Come on,
passes when
Julian.
people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
You're on a touchdown pass.
Man open, here is Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Julio
It don't matter. It was
Jones
busted because you were using the
in
corner.
the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers will extend their lead.
It was a
here
busted
just
coverage.
before halftime. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Another extra point opportunity here. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So the kick goes through, and then the penalty, that will add some yardage to the upcoming kickoff.
And now you got a choice about how you want to proceed, because on the kickoff with the additional yardage, you may want to game plan it and just boot it high and make the kicking team return and try and pin them in deep. Or you just go ahead and boot it through the opposite uprights and take the guaranteed touchback.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Here's Unitas. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line.
Nick Bosa.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now
I'm sorry, his little ass ain't.
Against it. So you
He's
come
not
out,
hurt
you're
only
gonna get all
Cam
the points
Chancellor.
back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Unitas throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here's J.K. Scott now. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete.
That wasn't smart.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. To the air goes Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the
Madden
ball game as it's
interception.
intercepted through the middle of the field. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick six.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense, delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the
touchdown, Packers! Christian McCaffrey, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Daniels going to try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass, yet they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Daniels looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate that was just incomplete.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go, and the try for two is denied. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. Christian McCaffrey, 60 yards. And the Packers are able to extend
You're
their lead.
coming out in the coverage that I told you not to come out in.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead
You're
is
coming
up to
out in the
15
play that I
now.
told you
So
not to
both
come out in.
offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good
I'm
finish. You are
running
watching
one
Madden Ultimate
play.
Team
So
on EA
I've been
Sports.
running the same play the whole game.
Chris Boswell set to kick.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
I am going easy. I'm
And he's gonna be
intentionally
stopped
throwing you
cold.
picks so
Good
you don't
coverage here
rage
by the
quit.
kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bills
'Cause I
come to
actually
the line
want
to
to play a
start their
game all the
next
way
drive.
through, so I'm
So now, Charles,
intentionally
this drive
giving
maybe a
you
touch more
touchdowns.
important trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Well, down 2 scores in the fourth.
Carr's got some vehicle damage. Looks like he's already 10-50 with some continuing speeds are speeds about 140 miles an hour. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. Come on, Chad. Come on, babies. BCSO State Police on the air. Get Texas spikes here on 14.
Then, oh, I got 160,000 coins. Time to go buy a Madden player. Oh, word. I might have to get back on that soon. I ain't been on COD in a minute either. Neil, me compare. Oh yeah, we about to get this 93 Cam Chancellor.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest
Spirit
Stadium,
hella
just
crushed.
outside Washington, D.C. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Hey! Stop! Hey!
Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
I could just picture
And
Neil. Hey! Hey! Waving his hands and shit.
Opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air is Daniels. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw is Daniels.
God damn it.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. Out to his left. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
There's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, here's Griffin. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Davis. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that if they have to punt the ball, they've done so with that first run.
And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 3rd down and 6. Now Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Daniels. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Marvin Harrison, 78 yards. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. That's going to be caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Play action. Now Griffin. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Play action. It's Griffin. This will be caught just inside the 10. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
At the 7-yard line.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Vernon Davis, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
It's complete, and this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Packers. Ozzie Newsome. 70 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, oh, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot
it's
of that
another
was
spin-off from Scarlet
Defensive
Witch.
back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about
I'm at
throwing that
109 or 189
Griffin.
followers on Twitch.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Well, you also got to think I've been streaming since COVID. But I've gained the other day. I gained like 15 followers in a day,
And the throw there
or in like 2 days.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Madden, dude. Yeah, bro, I'm going crazy right now, Madden, dude. Almost hero. I'm working on being hero 2 in Madden and Ultimate Team head-to-head.
Washington going to send out their punter as the drive goes backward. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he's going to let it go deep. And this
That
is
actually
caught,
worked.
and the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
I can't believe that dumbass shit worked.
They go play action. Griffin dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's a quick throw finding Edelman. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, I'm running
They
some
need to get
Ultimate
this to
Team
the
right now. I
24
just got that
on
93
down.
Cam Chancellor.
Griffin will throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Now Griffin. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Commanders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
That's cute.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 53. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go.
Third quarter starts with a run by Barber. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Griffin. This goes to Barber, the running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 12 and a Commander's first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Barber on 1st and 10. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2nd and a couple. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 36. A run up the middle with Barber. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
All right, here we go.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
As the offensive guys trot on the field, you know they're congratulating the special teams guys to get them in great position. And while they're going out there, I'm guessing the quarterback's thinking about taking some good shots at the end zone right now.
Throwing right away is Daniels. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now a first carry for their fullback. Showed off the footwork, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Barr. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now it's Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And good vision.
Oh, I remember that.
Midfield and down to the 45-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Here's Wilson. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Instead of a 3rd and 1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Evan Ingram, 27 yards. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
I'm cutting out, dude. Nabs.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now
The
to
other
kick
day,
this one away.
I finished the MW3 campaign on stream.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got
Gotta
it to
find
the
another
35.
one.
They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Another COD campaign to play. I think I got MW2 installed. Hey yo.
About set to get
Hey, yo.
the Green Bay offensive line. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal as they get back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense
You
relax a
said
little bit,
that's why I
lets the
got
offense
push
regain
notifications
confidence
for
in their
your
game plan.
stream.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their
That is
timeouts.
wild.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing now is Daniels. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down.
Already beat BO6 campaign.
Multiple players combined.
I said I already did the playthrough on the BO6 campaign. I did that on TikTok. That's the power of next gen console, bro.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Daniels. Going deep here for Adelman.
Oh, come on, Julian.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
No, I got Julian Edelman on my
They're a
ultimate team.
physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
It's not just one season though. And I'm not even a Niners fan.
Come up with something here on 3rd down. Daniels looking to throw. And Diggs has it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
I can't with this dude's team. We'll take. I'm gonna see if I got MW2 installed, or if I have it real quick.